MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Thunder and the Jaguars. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Rory Murphy is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Into the box now, Brian Cannon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count.
First pitch, 7-0
The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. He's right there. And a good throw gets him one gone. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Andrew Arellano is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Stepping in, Scott Franchise, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. Going back is the center fielder. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Stepping into the box, Randall Mad Dog. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also a nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Oaks is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up. Bruce Cartwright will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
TJ Waters is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So digging in now, Jose Ramos, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Franchise is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third, the left fielder, Nick W.
Striding in, Nick W. took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 delivery. W is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman Tiny Ryan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Now the 2-0 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Corey Esparza. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Ryan stands at second with no outs. And that misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
That's a foul ball.
He stays alive, still 2-2. No one out with a runner at second. Bouncer to the left side. Reined in. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting it, the shortstop, Adrian Esparza.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Adrian Esparza. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Here now the 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 1 out and a runner on second base. Runner breaks for third. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bruce Cartwright. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Bowen is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Edgardo Peralta.
Edgardo Peralta.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1-0.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone.
Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
2-2.
Nope. Ball.
Edmundo Ayala is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So striding forward now, Edmundo Ayala comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. but this will land untouched. He waits. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
A runner at first with no outs here. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Batting 6. The catcher, Philip Bowen.
Standing in, Philip Bowen. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact and he'll get another chance. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
From the stretch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And it's fouled away. Fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
At the plate now, Christian Berry as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, Dero. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Standing in now, Rory Murphy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dero, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
Ready with the 1-1. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And that will score the run from second as they jump in front now, 2-1.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
TJ Waters is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Jose Ramos. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Wow, you can understand what the pitcher's thinking. He doesn't have an empty base, and he needs to get ahead of the count. All he wants to do is get that first pitch over for a strike, but the batter knew the same thing.
So now to the plate, Nick W. will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow. The grand slam home. Ready for another chance? Brian Cannon 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Little chopper back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch out, nothing doing. And perhaps sensing a hit and run may be on, a move to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 2-0.
That's the ball. Outside.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Dero. He's turning April showers into May followers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field.
This is hit pretty well out to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Settling in now, Randall Mad Dog. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edgardo Peralta. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here it comes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And that's the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 55.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Philip Bowen. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, he couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
0-2 count and the pitch.
1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. In now, Zane Oaks. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We play. So stepping in, Kevin Esslinger. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Throw will not be in time. It's a perfect bunt there. Nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. To the plate now, Tiny Ryan, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Corey Esparza will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. Down and away, ball 1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. At the plate, Adrian Esparza. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he fouls this one off. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2. Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Another try at 2-2.
Got a full count.
Got to believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And there he goes toward second. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strike called. Now the throw down. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Rory Murphy.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Here's the first pitch to him. TJ Waters comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back, first baseman.
Striding in once again, Jose Ramos. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The next 0-2. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And it's gone as they add still another.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, W enters the day with a slugging percentage in the 460s, a number he can be proud of. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Edgardo Peralta is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a hard liner. But this will be a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Trying to change a pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Step out of the box.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We played 4, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Hal Hale will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hal Hale.
On the ground up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
At the plate now, Brian Cannon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oaks is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another shot now. Andrew Arellano, a hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, now the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cover makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
At the plate, Scott Franchise reined in. The second for 1. On the first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. Bobby Tyrone will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Hal Hale is the new shortstop.
For the Jets, the second baseman, Edmundo Ayala.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Philip Bowen is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Philip Bowen is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Zane Oaks is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Christian Berry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, there's a couple of ways to look at this. It never looks good to hit a man when your team is getting shelled. Seems a little suspicious. Then again, sooner or later, you've got to reclaim the inside part of the plate, or things can get even worse.
Rory Murphy stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A dive. He's got it. The throw. What a play. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. More from MLB Network Saturday. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Randall Mad Dog. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Fouled straight back. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Kevin Esslinger runs up as if to bunt and missed it. Strike 1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Ayala ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now back.
Stepping in, Tiny Ryan. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping up is the shortstop, T.J. Waters. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Jose Ramos will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the 3rd base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Stepping in now, Nick W. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Now the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Jorge Esparza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Liner towards second, and a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Saul Worthing come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Esparza rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay. Now he's safe at third as a run will score on the play as well.
Yeah, it might only be a drop in the ocean, but every run helps when you're down this big. That triple gets them within 5 runs, so we'll see if they can keep chipping away here.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Jesus Ortega comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Ortega.
Into the box now, Hal Hale. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes set and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Brian Cannon.
Second base. Brian Cannon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A man at third with 1 away. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Andrew Arellano. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. W is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Jaguars are out in front here, 8-3. Eric Mensch gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Edgardo Peralta.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Edmundo Ayala. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And they start him out away with a called strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike 2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start the bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Philip Bowen. As he'll take a look at ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That's wide, 2-0. Three and 0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
He's set. Here it comes. Zane Oaks is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball. Stays alive, still 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Leading off the inning, Scott Franchise, and they'll need him to get something going here. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Randall Mad Dog. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Berry is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Now at the plate, Kevin Esslinger. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What? Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Berry. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Franchise moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for route number 1. Alex Santana will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Santana, a 6'6" left-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in, the switch hitter, T.J. Waters. Will swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
He pulls this one into right, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. Rafael Costa comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Tiny Ryan. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit out toward second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 7.
Now at the plate, Corey Esparza. Milton Otto will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Mike Hayes will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Summoned now to be the pinch runner. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
One and 2, count.
Runners on first with 1 down. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this is lined softly to the left side. Foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
8-3 tonight. The Jaguars took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Rory Murphy gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Bruce Cartwright is slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Lightning and the Blazers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Mike Diaz, a Mississippi native, will be on the mound in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
At the plate, Seth Roberts. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Nashville, the second baseman, Seth Roberts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game, dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Our temperature not quite 60 degrees, 59 here at game time this afternoon. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 pitch. Chopper to short. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, Timmy Hinson.
Digging in, Timmy Hinson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Dizzy will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
At third, the third baseman, Cole.
Now batting, Mo Cole. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Will Sweeney, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
In now, Scott Jordan. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game, we've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Slow roller left side. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, Lucius Rojas.
At the plate, Lucius Rojas, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. In there, 1-1. Rojas has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Alejandro Rosas. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nori Dizzy. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch.
Ball, that's out.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Rosa ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact. He got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Into the box, J.D. Eastman, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. 264 is average entering play, 1 home run, and 8 runs batted in. And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt, in fact.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Dizzy stands at second with 2 gone. All even now, 2-2. Two and 2, here it is. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
He's set the payoff pitch. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's an early 1-0 lead. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Marty Riggs. Here's the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
No strike.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Too high, and it's 3-0. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Softly on a line to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Plate now, Ryan Hinkle, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Ryan Nichols comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. In to score is the runner from first. It's 1-1.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at
1. So now to the plate, Wesley Ray, and it's fouled away. The average for him at .267 on the year. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fouled away. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Zimmerman is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The shortstop, Connie.
Striding into the box, Connie Rott. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
2 out here and a runner at second. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here's the 2-2. 3-2 now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Junior Rodriguez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Left side, reined in. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting 7, the catcher, Francisco Barreto.
So coming to the plate, Francisco Barreto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Wade Zimmerman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. The 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The count now at 2-1.
He's going.
Runner's going. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. In time to first, and there are two away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Mike Diaz.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Diaz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set and the pitch. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And he falls behind 0-2. Here it is. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
From the stretch, the 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hinson is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So here now is the pitcher, Will Sweeney.
The pitcher, Will Sweeney.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Favorable call in there for a strike.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Ball one, well below the zone. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Seth Roberts. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Changeup low, 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 after the foul ball there. One out, nobody on. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The 3-2 pitch. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Now at the plate, Timmy Hinson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
First pitch on its way. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Dale.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Scott Jordan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And there's one down now. So one gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Digging in, Lucius Rojas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Alejandro Rosas.
In now, Alejandro Rosas. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And he misses. 2-1. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Mo Cole. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The 0-2 once more. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Marty Riggs swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes this one high. 1-1.
1-1.
A runner at second, nobody out. Up high. 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Payoff pitch on its way. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The left fielder, number 33, Ryan.
Digging in now, Ryan Hinkle. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. In his career, Hinkle has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it. 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 1-1 pitch. First and second here with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
The catcher, number 17, Ryan Nichols.
Into the box, Ryan Nichols, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The 0-1. Popped him up. Barreto is there. He's got it one away.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, when you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Digging in to try it again, Wesley Ray comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch.
Ball 3. 3 on the count.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here it comes on 3-0. 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
He pulls this one into right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And the run is in to score as they'll grab the lead here 2-1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready now, Connie Trott. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit out towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Nashville leads this one 2-1. Into the box, Nori Dizzy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Dizzy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Is looked at for ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Line hard, but foul. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Now back, right fielder, J.D. Eastman.
Into the box now, J.D. Eastman. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior Rodriguez.
At the plate now, Junior Rodriguez. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, and they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Standing in now, Francisco Barreto. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. That evens it up, 1-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
3 runs already home here. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those "here we go again" thoughts out of his head.
So now to the plate, Wade Zimmerman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One and one.
Now 1-1.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Well, when you're making that throw all the way across, you've got to make sure you gather and fire, because if you don't, the ball will sink on you. Look like he tried to finesse that one a bit too much, and they'll hit him with an error.
Stepping up now, Mike Diaz. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
None out, runners at first and second. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Second baseman, Scott Jordan.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Scott Jordan. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a drive out to left center field. The relay throw.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third, because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll beat an early retreat here this afternoon, as he could never really get into the flow of the ball game. Doc Huntley answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, Lucius Rojas, lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. He is safe at the plate as they continue to pile on. It's now a 7-2 ball game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Alejandro Rosas. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Still 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball just inside.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate. 3 of them on this 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's 7-2. Mike Morton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now coming into pinch hit, Mike Morton.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. The numbers coming in. He's at 255, 3 homers and 6 RBIs. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-2, here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Seth Roberts. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Inside corner called a strike 1 and 2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 9, Timmy Henson.
Now in the box, Timmy Henson. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Two out, nobody on. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Edgar Navarro will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Digging in and looking for more, Nori Dizzy. He singled his last time up.
Nori Dizzy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting, right fielder, J.D. Eastman.
Now to the plate, J.D. Eastman. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
The 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to left. Hinkle will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Junior Rodriguez.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Junior Rodriguez. Here comes the first pitch. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Nichols. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Mo Cole.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Marty Riggs.
At the plate, Marty Riggs, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. fouled off.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Here comes Bob Melvin out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just one out into the 6th inning, but he'll leave with the lead and was effective in this one. Jimmy Painter will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. In now, Ryan Hinkle, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the 0-1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Three and one.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Has a look, now the pitch. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that runner in first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The catcher, number 17.
Ready once again, Ryan Nichols. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch of the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
First and second now, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2.
We got 3 and 2.
Wesley Ray is on deck. Three-two pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will land untouched. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Wesley Ray, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He hit a sac fly earlier. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Digging in, Francisco Barreto, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Barreto.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that sounds right.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
So now to the plate, Wade Zimmerman, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Here he comes again, 1-2.
2-2 count.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. lifted into the air out towards center field. Ray is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jimmy Painter.
Richard Richardson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Richardson.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
.30 pitch. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Scott Jordan. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. C.J. Wolf is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Wolf.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping up as the shortstop, Connie Brock. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1-0.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 7-3 game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world, and when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Eric Piper will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Eric Piper.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. No outs, nobody on. Fastball called for strike 2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Coming to the plate now, Seth Roberts. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here comes another 0-2.
Ball, that's in.
In the air to center. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 9, Timmy Henson.
Stepping up to the plate, Timmy Henson. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Here's a pop-up now. Jordan has got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Blazers are out in front, 7-3. Roger Shipp gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in, Lucius Rojas. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Lucius Rojas.
First offering on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Alejandro Rosas.
Stepping into the box, Alejandro Rosas. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. That's a ball. 2-0.
Bases are empty, one man out. Two balls and a strike. On the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nori Dizzy. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Pitch on the way. Grounded softly to the right, scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leonel Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Diaz.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Mo Cole. First pitch coming, here it is. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Popped him up. Rojas in foul ground. He's got it one away.
Now back at first base, Marty Riggs.
Into the box now, Marty Riggs. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here it comes. Fouled away. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Riggs is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. One out, nobody on. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
I got 2-1 to count.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Ryan Hinkle will be next. The 3-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So digging in now, Ryan Hinkle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runners on first with one down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
As a look, now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Zimmerman is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The catcher, number 17, Ryan Nichols.
Striding in, Ryan Nichols. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A runner on first with 2 away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Riggs isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He will score. And it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Killian Stewart is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. At the plate now, Wesley Ray. Swing and a liner. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Blazers are out on top 7-5. Javier Rosa is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Blazers, the right fielder.
Stepping in now, J.D. Eastman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box now, Junior Rodriguez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding forward now, Francisco Barreto. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. Rosa rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. First and second here with nobody out. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, center fielder, Wade Zimmerman.
Standing in, Wade Zimmerman. From the stretch, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead. So he clutched up big time right there.
Snow will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away from a strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Scott Jordan, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And he takes a called strike 1. One and two.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. The Blazers on top 9-5. Michael Robinson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Connie Trott.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Royce Phillips will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2. And that one got a piece of him.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Seth Roberts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works too.
At the plate, Timmy Hinson. He swings and lines it to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
And if you're looking for when this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big 4th inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Blazers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Mike Diaz takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Will Sweeney permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the visitors, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.